One.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to the live stream tonight. We have AJ back in the house this week so that I can remember to do things tonight and I don't forget how to turn my mic on or how to run the wheel. We had a little bit of chaos last week, AJ, but we got through it.
It's good to feel needed.
Roger, welcome back. How was your cruise? We got Roger in the house. We got Dom. We got Robert here. Meg D. Hello. Meg D is going to be on another MSC cruise soon. Oh, Robert. There we go. Talking about Roger's cruise. Hello, Lori. Good evening. Hello, Kevin and Carrie Ann. Had a little chat with Kevin on the phone yesterday, talking a little Princess Cruises. Had got an email from Carrie Ann today, so we got both of them today. Roger said his cruise was good. Roger, let me know if you want to come on and talk about it. If you want to come on and talk about it, we'll have you on to chat about it. Hello, Edward. We could talk about your cruise, and we could talk about mainly coffee. Hello, Lisa. How are you? How's everybody doing today? Anybody else just get back from a cruise or going on a cruise soon? Hello, JD. Welcome to the live stream. Welcome to the live stream.
In case you're wondering, it is 63 degrees in my office tonight, and I am freezing.
It's 64 in here, I think, in my office. Yeah. Hello, Felicia. Roger said, a bit rough coming back. I'd love to come on. Roger, do you want to come on now, or would you prefer to come on next week? Let me know. Either way, I can email you a link if you want to come on now, or you can come on next week if you want to get your thoughts together and do it next week. I should have thought about it ahead of time. It's my fault.
How dare you, John?
I know. Hey, Dom, funny you should ask, because if you would have asked me a few days ago, I would have said that I was doing the Bahamas. And I am, in fact, not doing the Bahamas. I am doing Puerto Plata, which is one of my favorite ports. See, now I don't remember. Hold on. This is like super first world problems.
So were we looking at the wrong one the other day?
When
we were looking at it to see if it would work for me to come with you because I thought we looked at Bahamas. Oh no, I had to change it to Caribbean to find it. That's right.
Yeah, remember? Yeah.
My memory's not what it used to be.
I'm looking it up right now. Ed said he's going on the getaway, leaving this Sunday. That is awesome. John is on the Gem in late May, going to Boston and Bermuda. Peter and Melinda and Peter's mother-in-law are going on the Gem in 2 days. You got it, Roger. I will remember. AJ will remind me, and we will have you on next week.
Put it on the calendar now.
That's awesome. Hello, Deb. How are you? Hello to Sana. Hello to Charlie. Charlie has his fancy members icon. All right. So I am in fact going to Nassau. So I am going to some of the Bahamas. I'm just not going to Ocean Key because I think they're in the process of redoing that right now. And then I'm going to Puerto Plata. And then I'm going to San Juan, which I was in like the Facebook group for 2 days. That's the length of time that I could deal with the Facebook group was 2 days. I was in there for 2 days and I was like, I'm out. I can't do this anymore. But somebody in there was saying that they may be canceling San Juan because of dengue. And I looked it up and there have been 58 cases in the last 6 months, which is not super critical. So we'll see what happens. And then that's it. I am just going to 3 ports. That is my itinerary. Tom said the Puerto Plata is the port that has a complimentary lazy river, correct? Yes, that is correct. It is a really nice port. It's like quickly up there is one of my favorite ports. It's up there with Harvest Key now that we stopped at on the breakaway one, which was awesome. And all the other private islands, but it is really nice. There's like a pool there. There's the lazy river. You got a bunch of shops. They have the little piranhas that eat your feet. That's what AJ and Meg did. You guys haven't seen that on the vlogs, but you'll see that in the next couple of days. Hello, Peter. We just mentioned you guys going on your cruise in just 2 days, heading out there on the Gem. Tony Mack, hello, welcome. They did a great job on the Puerto Plata port. They really did. It's a great port. That's a really good one now. I'm really looking forward to that again. I'll get some more video of it this time as we continue to try to get better at video. I got my small Ben and David camera ready to go.
Are you gonna take the whole rig with you?
No, I would never. No.
Or like around the port.
Oh no, it's too much to carry. I'm just not.
You could subtly like zoom in on someone's feet while they get their piranhas done, but you're not bothering anyone. Just
from a mile away. Yep. Yeah, Tony, it's a weird world out there. They have the little piranhas that eat your feet. It's
feet
wild.
Very soft.
The videos are wild. You'll see them shortly. Gem will be great for sure, Peter. I think you guys are going to have a great time. It's definitely like a small ship, right? It's a smaller ship, but I've been on Gem twice. I've been on Jewel. I've been on Pearl. I've been on the Sun and the Sky and the Moon. But all those ships are great. I love, even like AJ. AJ was on the Pearl. Other than the fact that there was no entertainment and it was like a really weird cruise, the ship is great.
The ship is great. My things with the Pearl were not the ship's fault at all. There was stuff broken because of Kesha fans.
Yeah. There was a charter the week before us. So it was a lot of things were broken. And then between the weather and the lack of entertainment and then the COVID outbreak and all that, it was a wild cruise. So Dom said, how serious is the Puerto Rico situation? Dom, I don't know. I called my rep at MSC to talk about it to see, because somebody said that the cruise before us, the port got canceled. It did not. They were doing the Eastern Caribbean, so it's different. People are just nuts. They somebody went and looked and was like, they switched it. And I'm like, they didn't switch it. It's switching Eastern and Western every other week. So I don't think it's tremendously serious. I haven't heard anything that any of the cruise lines are not going there. It is less serious than the dengue situation in Jamaica, and people are still going there. And that port has a ton of issues other than that. So I don't think it's super serious. It's like anything else. Put some bug spray on, be prepared. But yeah, there's been 58 cases in like 6 months. Let me look it up again. San Juan dengue. So it's a public health crisis, apparently. There's a surging number of cases. 400, it's a mosquito thing. So 400 million people get it a year worldwide. And 1 in 4 people get symptoms, which is like fever, nausea, vomiting. 40,000 people die a year from it, which is like 8 million less than the flu. So I don't think it's, who knows? Like, it's hard for me to say, right? Because if you go down there and you get dengue, it's not, obviously it's serious for you. But I'll just stay on the ship. I won't. I'll get off the ship. I'm not going to stay on the ship. I won't, like, you're more likely to get bit, like in certain, like if you're in, obviously you want to stay away from standing water, the places where you would find mosquitoes. So, that's it. But you're going on Prima. You can always just stay on the ship.
John, I know someone who makes some all-natural insect repellent you could use on your trip.
There you go. We can cross-promote here on the channel. That's amazing. Tony Mack said Norwegian Gem has an actual emoji. They do. That's awesome. A little gem emoji.
I think he needs
Hello, Tony Diaz.
rowboat.
Yeah. Hey, Tony Diaz. How's everything going? Tony, I was only on the Royal Caribbean blog live stream for a few minutes the other day. I didn't see you on there. I did see Matt had his daughter on. She was really funny. Paolo, what's up? Have a good evening. Hope you're having a great evening yourself. Patty said, I'm going in the NCL Jade on the 20th, first time trying a smaller, older ship. Got a great deal on the Haven. Yeah. So if you're in the Haven, any experience is going to be great. Obviously, they don't have like the traditional Haven like the big ships have. So you'll have like a Haven room and things like that. And those Haven rooms on the older ships are amazing. So you're going to have a great time. Again, I can't stress enough, like those, I've been on mostly all of those. It's funny, I haven't been on Jade. I think Jade's the one in that class of ships that I haven't been on. I looked at my list the other day. I think I'm up to like 21 NCL cruises that I've been on, 21 or 22. And Jade's one I haven't been on, but all of those ships in that class are really nice. There's a ton of like specialty dining for ships that small. The fact that they have a ton of specialty dining and still have fun things to do, it's really great. Robert said, carry some deep woods off. There you go. Carry those deep woods wipes. Tony said he had his daughter on, so he was nice to me. Yeah, it was really funny. I like that she hates small ships. They were having a big debate about large ships versus small ships. And she's like, I hate small old ships. There's nothing to do. She's like right at the like preteen age of like, there's nothing going on in these tiny ships. So I wanted to talk a little bit. I brought it up on the news, and I know like Tony and everybody have been addressing it. The Norwegian couple that got off the ship in Africa and didn't get back to the ship in time. Tony did a thing about it today. They were very late getting back to the ship. It wasn't like they were casually late. They were very late getting back to the ship. So, look, a lot of people are up in arms about it, that the cruise lines should wait and they should do these different things. I think obviously, like Tony said, I am empathetic for those people. They got stuck in Africa, they went 15 hours to the next port where AJ, I don't even know if you heard this part, but like
No.
they traveled from like where they were, which was like a small offshoot in an island off of Africa. They traveled 15 hours to Senegal to get on the ship there, and the ship couldn't dock because of the weather. So they had to go to the next port. This is like a comedy of hardship. So they had to go to the next port, and then like they interviewed the wife on like Good Morning America or whatever she was on, and she was like, I don't even know if we're getting back on the ship at this point. Like I wouldn't have gone. I would have just figured out my passport. And I would have went home. But like it's another good example of entitlement too. Of like,
yeah, because like my thing is if we start holding the ship for people,
yeah, and then we're gonna miss
nothing
the
will
next
be on
port.
time.
Yeah. Sorry, we have to miss the next port because two people decided they wanted to do like some off book excursion. Nope, hard pass. See you later. Look, it sucks. It really sucks because they were in Africa. So, and they didn't have they didn't take their passports with them off the ship. So it created a bunch of.
That was a dumb move.
And the fact that like made me more like not on their side was it wasn't like they were first time cruisers. It was like this is their third NCL cruise this year. So like they're avid cruisers. Like you know better. They knew better. And
I think because they were like a higher level that they would get special treatment of not getting left behind.
No, they played the, mess around and find out game, and they found out.
Maybe Adam Sandler and the girl who played Rachel in Friends can now make another murder mystery movie out of their story.
Jennifer Aniston. That's who that was.
Isn't that who they do? That's the two of them, right? Yeah.
Yeah, correct. Paolo said team small ships. Again, I like both large ships and small ships. Bit of large ship news. I don't know if Dave's here. We were talking about it with Dave. Fred and Lisa, yes. I feel no pity for people who are an hour late when 4,000 people can make it on. Correct. And then Tony Mack said, how did the crew obtain their passports to get them to their local agent handed them? Did they go looking in their camera? I don't think they did, Tony. I don't know if I have that part of the situation 100% correct. But if they had their passports, I'm under the impression that they would have gone home. So generally speaking, the crew will go to your room and open your safe and put all your stuff in there and take it to the port agent. That is generally what happens. If there is a situation like that where they know something's going on, they will do that. Sometimes. I don't know. Every situation is different. It's up to the captain and the cruise line. So who knows? I'm not sure. But yes, they will absolutely go into your safe. Charlie, you're correct. You can still be empathetic and think NCL was right. Correct. Yeah, I feel bad for them. It's a terrible situation, and it's going to take them weeks to get home. It's a night. It's a night. Tony said the crew gave their passports to the local agent during the hour they were waiting. Yeah. Well, there you go. So I missed that part. So yeah, I mean, I would have just gone home. I would have gone home at that point. I would have caught a flight and said, sayonara. Thank you, Fred and Lisa. Yeah, these are new shirts. I designed them. They say cruise, 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 and they say bite-sized cruise on them. We're going to have them up in the store in a couple days. Hashtag work for AJ. And they're actually going to have different colors. The real ones will have different colors. They'll have our colors on them. This was like a prototype. I just wanted to see like if it was a nice shirt and how it fit and everything. So I ordered one. But yeah, we'll have the actual one up in the store. What?
It's vibrant.
Yeah, it's vibrant. I like it. It's fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, the new one will have our colors. So it will look like, I'll show you. It will look like that with our little bite-sized cruises colors.
Oh. Did your mic go out or did my mic go out? I can't hear you, John. Can you hear me? Okay. No. And this week's technical difficulties are brought to you by the letter C for cruising. What did you do? No. All right. Well, John is apparently popping out and popping back in. Nope. Still nothing. I'm gonna keep going until I start hearing you. Oh, I heard something real quick. Nope. Wait. Say it again. No, I hear like the hum of a microphone, but not actually you. And I can kind of hear clicking. I'm also really impressed with how still you can hold. Like, I feel like I'm always, sometimes I like it, John. I heard something like a click. I heard that plugging in. Can you say something?
Yeah, let me set it. I think I have to set it up. Hold on.
I can hear you.
You can hear me now?
I can hear you now.
Okay.
That was fun.
Is that yeah. I don't know. It was the couple from the NCL ship. They didn't shut me off. All right. Tony Mack said, do the Pride colors in order and I'll buy one. Sure. No problem. We'll do it, Tony. No problem at all. Peter said, the food at Broussard in New Orleans looked great in your video. How was it? It was awesome. I had the shrimp and grits. AJ, what did you have there, AJ?
What did I have? Did I have avocado toast?
Yeah, I think you did. And Meg had oysters and she had something else. I forget what it was. But yeah, food was awesome. I had a really, really good time. We had New Orleans was a wild ride. We'll talk about it a little bit more. See what Tony said. Tony said it was one thing after another with them. They only had dollars. They had to find someone who could translate. I believe someone who got stuck with them had a stroke. Yeah, they had somebody who was in a wheelchair. I mean, it was not a good situation. So again, it's like a really, really good life lesson for why you should really do things a certain way. And look, I don't always book excursions with the cruise line. We use Viator and different things like that. But the thing that we always go back to in those is it's your responsibility to get back to the ship on time. You have to decide, hey, like, we got to go. Like, it's not like a, hey, we're running a little bit late. Can you guys get us back? It's like, I'm going. Like, we're getting out of here and we'll find a way to get back to the ship. And it's not like when it looks like, hey, we might be a little bit late. It's like, no, we got 2 hours to get back. Like, we got to go, not with an hour to go. It's crazy. So, yeah. Crazy, crazy, crazy. All right. So, Any tips for jet lag planning flying from EWR to Reykjavik overnight? Yeah, just like I can't talk about it enough. Like hydration is probably the biggest thing. So, I mean, AJ and I were talking about it the other day. I get headaches. She gets headaches when we fly, and jet lag's for real. So I always say, like, before I get on the plane, I try to grab like Gatorade or something that has electrolytes in it, or just grab like an electrolyte mix to like put in your water, and then I would definitely do that. I would do like B12. Like there's a couple things you could do, but that's like the prevent. Just stay super hydrated. I mean, you can't really fight, or just go if you have unlimited funds. When you get to Reykjavik, go get an IV, a B12 IV, and then you will be right as rain very quickly. John said, I'm on the Prima 11-day, the Saturday of Thanksgiving weekend. Dude, that is going to be awesome. Where is the 11-day going? Is that a transatlantic, John? Did you say that already? Did I miss that? Let me know. Charlie, if I knew sign language, I would 100% do it. The only thing I know is the bull thing one that Meg taught me. That's it.
I want to learn sign language. It's on my list.
Tony said, my voice is an off-book excursion. There you go. It's hilarious. Tony said, why doesn't this happen to Matt while he's singing? That's amazing. Lisa, I said we do have plenty of sizes. Don't worry. Whatever size you need, let me know what size you need, and we'll make sure it's on there. Go ahead, AJ. What were you going to say?
The shop linked in the channel goes up to 3X, but we have ways of getting larger ones. So I just checked.
Yeah. Tony, we have a problem with purchasing things. So we have tons of new microphones. We have tons of equipment. Sometimes things just don't. These are really nice mics. These little DJI mics.
Oh yeah.
You just can't win sometimes. I'm surrounded by cameras and lighting. It's insane. Thank you, Patty. That's awesome. Yeah, we'll get these up. I guess these are a big hit. So I'll get AJ to get these up, and then we'll put links in, not tonight, but we'll put links in next week when we're on. I'll wear it again next week. I'll wash it, I promise. And we'll get the right color ones, and we'll do a Pride one too. That's fun. Okay, late again. Double speed. That's all right.
It must sound interesting at 2x speed.
Yeah. New things break. You are correct, guys. New things do break. It's also the we very much I very much just wing things a lot. So that's why sometimes things don't work properly.
To be fair, my mic was going out all the time until I figured out I apparently have to plug it in. I only paid like over $200 for these headphones to be Bluetooth headphones, but I have to plug them in to get them to work with my computer that's by the same manufacturer. So,
So funny. Tony Diaz, the tees, you can get the tees in whatever color you want. Obviously, if you get this one in like a dark color, it's going to be white lettering, so it's not going to be all the fun colors. It's the only reason I got this one in white.
The color, the letter, it would be black it would be white for the black ones, but then the colors would still be colors. I got it, John.
Yeah, I just don't know how it's going to look.
We'll figure it out.
Yeah, we'll figure it out. I also am doing some MSC ones. I did an MSC one that says, for disembarkation day, that says, it's not goodbye, it's arrivederci. I'm going to wear that on my next cruise. And then I'm trying to come up with a cruise day one that has ciao in it somehow. Tony Mack said the Pride version of the t-shirt will be great to wear to the self-led LGBTQ meetups. Yeah, they sure will. That's a great idea. We'll give you some. You can give a couple out. John said the 11-day on the Prima stops in Bermuda, San Juan, Tortola, St. Thomas. That is amazing. That's incredible. Okay. Best way to fight jet lag is to stay up until at least 9 p.m. My record is 40 hours without sleep. That is insanity. I've done when I worked in IT, I did 30 some, maybe like 31 hours, like working on a outage. It's not fun. Yeah, so it's interesting. I got a interesting email yesterday that I shared with AJ that we were invited to the naming ceremony of, which is super duper fun. That's going to be on April 9th of next year. So it's a year away.
You froze and cut out during that announcement. So we got naming ceremony, but not what ship.
Whatever. Why does technology not work? I like how much money I pay for internet. I have like gigabit speed internet here, and we can't run a silly live stream. There's 8-year-olds running Twitch IRL live streams out on the streets. I'm doing a speed test before I start again. Laura is 4 days until our transatlantic. That is awesome. Very, very, very cool. I have 400 megs down, and somehow my
what do you have internet, up though?
Like over 100. It should be more than that, but it's not. Thank you, Fred and Lisa. We really appreciate that. Charlie, that is correct. I get to name the ship. It's going to be the MSC World John. That's it. What?
It's also your giant floating toilet. The World John.
I like that. That's actually great. We'll just have toilets, complimentary toilets for every one of them. They are in toilets are included in your cruise fare. They're not complimentary. So yeah, I got invited to the MSC World America naming ceremony in Miami. So that is exciting news. So we'll be doing that next April the 9th to the 12th. And then we were supposed to go on Prima the next day. So I don't know how that's going to work. But I'm going to see what I can do about that. We'll figure that out. That's a good problem to have. So the MSC thing's just the 9th to the 12th. It's like a 2-day cruise and the naming ceremony in Miami at the brand new terminal in Miami, which is really cool. Hello, 2 old farts. I'm sending out your coffee. I'm sending out all the stuff like tomorrow, the next day. It's been miserable weather here, so we've been hiding inside. And there's construction on 95 here, so they shut down 95, so I can't get into the office. AJ, I found out there was an accident. Somebody hit the bridge. A tractor hit the bridge underneath by like the Betsy Ross Bridge there. So they're fixing it. It is the MSC World America, Tony Diaz, the MSC World America. That is the ship I'm going down. I was invited to the naming ceremony. It's very, very cool. Hello, Tara. Welcome. You didn't miss anything. Don't worry. You're good. Nothing big. Just talking about fun stuff, fun cruises. Yes, you can, of course, purchase the unlimited premium flush plan or just the premier flush plan. Premier flush plan allows you to flush twice a day. And then the unlimited allows you to flush as much as you would like to. Dom is going on the Venezia in August. Dom, that's great. You're going to enjoy yourself. We are going on the Venezia in 64 days, I believe. I don't have an official. Let me check.
Seems really close.
63 days. I was very close. 63 days we will be on Carnival Venezia. That's a full crew cruise. So that'll be me, Meg, me, AJ, and the so that'll be a good time. You'll see lots of mentions of the Duchess on the cruise. The manatees video is hilarious. Dom is going to Bermuda for 3 overnight. Oh, Dom, you're doing the 7-day or an 8-day on there? We're doing I think we're doing a 4-day. So we're just doing 1 overnight. That's going to be awesome. We're doing a quick one. Little quick cruise. And then we're on Meraviglia in August. LK and Lady K are going to be doing Edge to Alaska. That is going to be awesome. Can't wait to hear about that. Dom's doing the 7-day. Paolo, you're going to be going out of Norfolk, Virginia, I believe, it looks like, unless they do something. I know there, like, some traffic is now passing through the harbor there. They managed to get like a lane open, but I don't know. I don't know what they're going to do there.
They
Not
find
sure.
the last of the people.
I don't know. I haven't heard anything of it in the last couple of days. I know it's like super dangerous down there because of all the metal. It's crazy. It's crazy, crazy, crazy. But yeah, I'm assuming you're going to be in Norfolk, and they're hopefully still going to be providing transportation unless you drive. You know, obviously you could drive down there. I don't know how far it is from Baltimore to Norfolk. 4 hours. That sucks. Yeah, there is a temporary channel. I don't know how big it is though, Dom. I don't know if it's big enough for like a cruise ship to get in there. So who knows? Yeah, I hope so too. We'll see. And we'll see what happens with the bridge, what they're going to be doing that. Yeah, Charlie, the cruise lines have been great. Carnival and Royal Caribbean. Carnival's been spectacular. They're giving like $100 onboard credits to the next couple cruises, which they don't have to do, which is very nice. I know Carnival said they're going to lose about $10 million because of it, that's a big deal. But they're running buses down there. Yeah, they've been really well communicating with like what the plan is, and we're getting information, weeks ahead of time for people that are going out of there. So we'll see what happens. It's a, touch and go situation, but they've been great so far. Geez, 7 hours. That's not a fun drive. I was going to bring up something else. I forgot. I got distracted with our mics and internet. But yeah, vlogs will be up. The next vlog will be up tomorrow. That is the Duchess Manatees one. That one's really funny. Meg was sound asleep, so we got on the ship. The weather was horrendous in New Orleans. So we get on the ship and we head into, we're wandering around. We had lunch and everything, and then we head into the Spiegel tent, which is just to sit down because we have all our stuff with us. And like Meg lays down on like one of the benches there, and we're watching like a video about excursions, and you'll get to see her funny reaction when they mention manatees in the video. And then you get to hear AJ laugh about it. LK said, I've been juggling kittens trying to raise money for my Atlantic transit on Encore in December. Yeah, tell me about it. It's, this cruise life is something else. That's the other good, fun piece of news I got this week. All my complaining about the prices of Royal and not being able to go on Icon for like the next 2 years. They did call me and offer to allow me to go on Icon next year at some point. So we'll see. We have to negotiate a little bit because I told them I'm not going to allow them to see any of my videos or anything before I post them. Not that we ever say anything bad about anybody for the most part, other than
You okay? Did you disconnect your microphone?
I did it. I like playing with the buttons on it. So yeah, I mean the only cruise we've ever like completely trashed was the NCL Pearl one, which was like one of our first videos, which is like me in my dark bedroom talking about it. But it's but that was terrible. But we would never, I mean, my whole thought process on this is we're very transparent. If something's good, it's good. If something's bad, it's generally not the whole cruise that's bad. We usually have a great time, even on breakaway. There were, things that we were disappointed in, but we still had a great time. It was 7 days. Everything was wonderful. The ports were great. We had a really good time, but we're just, honest. We're just honest about it. So I'm not going to be mean-spirited about it, or, again, we're not going to be sensational about it. It's just not our thing. We're never going to do that. Mercury's in retrograde, which can make technology wacky. There you go. We have an excuse now. Tara, I'm probably going to go. I'm sure I'm going to go. I'm just making sure that we're not beholden to anybody where we can't be honest about how we feel. And I have a big thing with, if I'm doing content of any kind, like, I'm not going to send it to somebody for approval. Like, it's not. If you pay me, that would be a different story, and we wouldn't do it anyway because it's not what we want to do. But yeah, we're going to post whatever we're going to post, and we'll see what happens. Two Old Farts said, do you know if the new MSE terminal? No, it will be open April 9th of next year, which I got invited to. So the naming ceremony for the ship is going to coincide with the new port. It is not going to be open this year. I'm just kidding. It'll probably be open the beginning of next year, but nothing that I've heard right now is that it's going to be open this year. Tony is boycotting Icon, Star, and Utopia. So, yeah, the Icon and Star are out of control expensive. Utopia is actually fairly reasonable. Like, it's not cheap, but it's cheaper than Wonder, which is really odd. And it's doing 3 and 4 day cruises. I'm not a big fan of doing like a 3-day cruise on an Oasis class ship. I don't think it's enough time unless you've been on that ship a bunch of times, right? So that's not for me, but I get it. I mean, I don't have anybody booking on Icon, Star, or Utopia. Everybody that calls is either booking on small ships or booking MSC or NCL or something else. I mean, it's disappointing because we're not selling a ton of Royal right now, but I don't know. There's a manatee that had chameleon-like ability to change its color. The humanity. Get it? Get it? Little dad jokes. We'll do a dad joke section of the thing. So we'll see how that goes. I'm excited just from at the end of the day, we are fans of cruising. We're cruise enthusiasts, right? That's why we do this. So I would love to get on the ships. I would love to check them out. Obviously, we made a decision. We were booked on Icon. We made a decision. We would have been on Icon last week. So we made a decision not to go because, we wanted to do different ports and smaller things that were better for you guys that are watching instead of just being one of a million people that goes on Icon. So, yeah. So look, we have a ton of Royal stuff booked. Paolo, we do too. I love Royal. I mean, it's just those ships are just so expensive right now that nobody's booking them. So we're still, I would love to book more people on our group cruise. If anybody wants to go on Symphony, hold on, let me throw it up. Boom. There it is. We're doing a Halloween group cruise October 27th on the Symphony of the Seas. We would love more people to come. It is leaving out of Bayonne, New Jersey, going to Perfect Day, Port Canaveral. We're going to be doing a bunch of fun things on there. We'll be doing costume contests. It's funny, I sent out a bunch of proposals this week. So we'll see if anybody else would like to go. Yeah, I mean, it's been a big swing for us this year, Dom, so far. We've booked so much MSC because of Royal being so expensive. So it's actually interesting. That's probably why we got invited to the naming ceremony. We've been selling a ton of MSC this year. So that's my guess anyway. Yeah, Tony goes on Royal. I mean, I have a ton of Royal cruises coming up. I have Odyssey. Well, we have Symphony in October. I have Odyssey in December. I have Vision in January. I have Independence in February. We have a ton of Royal cruises next year. And now I might be going on Icon or Star. We'll see what happens. So the book for today, I'm going to talk about the book for a second. The book, I'm trying to switch up, like we seem to do the same themed books all the time.
You've been on a fantasy kick.
Yeah, we're switching it all over the place. LK said 3 cruises in 1 year, not a ghost of a chance. Yeah, 3 is a lot. Look, I do 8 or 9 cruises in a year, and it's a lot. It's a lot when you have a job. It's a lot, just to like do some of the things. Roger, you guys are welcome anytime. We would love to have you at any cruise that we go on. You can join us on any of them. I mean, Tara's going to be on Odyssey with us in December. Tony said, I got Rhapsody next week, Symphony in May, and Oasis in June. Symphony and Oasis are 2 of my favorite ships. That's awesome. Rhapsody should be fun as well.
What size is Rhapsody?
What's that?
What size is Rhapsody?
Rhapsody's tiny. So Rhapsody is... just trying to get it's 2,000 passengers. So really small. It's built in 95.
All right.
Yeah. It's very, very, very small. So the book we're doing is a book. It's called If You Tell. This is a true story. It's a true crime story. I just read it this week. It's really good. It's called A True Story of Murder, Family Secrets, and the Unbreakable Bond of Sisterhood. It is really, really, really good. So highly recommend it. That's what we're going to be giving away in a few minutes. See, Fred and Lisa said, my heart is bleeding for you trying to squeeze in all those cruises. I know, it's terrible, isn't it? It's definitely a great, great, great problem to have. But it's, it is a lot to like try to do it and to record and do all those things. I'm not complaining. It's awesome. But it's, there's a lot of like logistics that go into it. Tony, which one? This one, the Seashore one?
Yeah.
We just had this problem yesterday, the day before. AJ was thinking about coming with me. So we were going to book AJ on it, and we had the same issue. Word on the street is put in 2 people, book your room. When that other person doesn't show up, you get refunded the port fees and taxes, so it would be the same price as if you booked for one. They have weird regulations on restrictions on booking for one. There is not a lot of rooms left, however, I will say that. But that is the trick if you're doing that. Paolo, the cruise dates for December, I believe it's December 1st. Let me double check on that.
On the cruise board, right?
Yeah, it's on the cruise board. Odyssey. Tara said, can't wait for October and December on the mega ships. I'm sure I'm going to be not. Yeah, that's the one thing, like, I can't wait. I can't wait for those of you who haven't been on like a big ship, especially for Symphony. When we get on Symphony, it's like I love just watching people get on and like see how crazy it is. It's like my favorite thing. But yeah, that Odyssey. What?
Odyssey September, it says.
No,
so September 29th to December 1st. Like, it's a long cruise.
The old 2-monther. Yeah, no, final payments due September 20th. Sana said, I like true crime. Me too. AJ and I love true crime. So there's a great podcast we'll recommend for you guys. He does videos twice a week. It's called That Chapter, and he does true crime videos. Irish kid, his name's Mike. He is awesome. There you go. LK, gotcha. Year built 97, refurbished in 2016. This is for Rhapsody. Yeah, it's an OG Royal ship for sure. Yes, Seashore. There you go. Vision class, same as Grandeur Enchantment. So you liked Enchantment. Enchantment was stretched out there. So Enchantment's a little bit bigger. Yeah, Tony, all of the future cruises for this year are on our website. There is a page on our website. If you go to bitesizecruises.com, there's a little link that says our upcoming cruises. All of our upcoming cruises are in there. We might have, we got to make a edit for August. August is now Meraviglia. I got to fix that. But the rest of them are all correct for this year. So we are welcome you to join us. LK said, I'd much rather be on a smaller ship. I would do Yacht Club if I could. Yeah, Yacht Club's awesome. I love both. I love big ships and small ships. I love all the ships. But, when you get on, there's nothing like seeing someone's face when they get on like Symphony or Oasis and they go out onto the promenade or they go to Central Park. It's just an amazing thing where you're just like, oh my God, it's unreal. Okay, that Ritz-Carlton ship. I just did Ritz-Carlton training this week for Marriott.
There's a Ritz-Carlton ship?
It's a yacht. So there's only like 146 rooms, I think. But it's spectacular. You can there's like a little marina on the back of the ship. So when they pull into port, you can just jump off the back of the ship and jump into the wherever body of water you're in to do stuff. I mean, it's incredible. They're all suites. It's like incredible customer service. I just found out this week that we got like a great deal on Marriott. So I was doing my Marriott training and they're part of Marriott. So Oasis is my favorite, Roger. It's my favorite ship. My favorite Royal Caribbean ship. So Tara said, do you have any of the cruise day hoodies to show? I want to get one, but it looks like the words are cut off where the zipper is. It's a great question. AJ would know better than me, but I do not have one of those hoodies, but I can order one.
I don't think we
can get a one for cost, right? And just ship it to us, right?
Yeah.
Can you do that so we could show Tara?
Yeah.
Cool. Tara, we'll get one so you don't have to get one, and we'll see Tara, here's a better question. Tara, what size are you? We'll just order one to us for you, and we'll show it to you, and if you like it, I'll ship it to you. Let us know what size you would like. Roger said apparently William Shatner is host. I saw that on Tony from La Lita Locos thing. He's 100 years old. Why is he hosting cruises? And he has so much money. William Shatner really mystifies me at times. He just went on he went up into space. He's crazy. Tony, you are correct. I do not think the Ritz-Carlton ship has a hot dog stand. They do have pool food. So they will have hot dogs in, but they're not going to have a doghouse for sure. Tara, no problem. We'll order you a large. I'll see when we get it and I'll bring it on and show you. Yeah, Shatner's 93. He's 90. It's the same age as my dad. I can't imagine my dad hosting an Antarctica cruise right now.
I could. Against probably the wise thing to do, but yes. I see your dad being like, I could do this.
I mean, for sure he would say that. Yes. Tara, no problem. We'll order that. We'll figure out if it's cut off or not, and then we'll fix it if it is. Otherwise, either way, we'll get you a free hoodie. And like I said, we'll add these shirts to the store. They're fun. I'll fix the colors and we'll do a Brad one. All right, let's check it out. Check it out. Roger, I got your email. I think there's a form we need to fill out that I need to have you fill out. So I will let you know on that. So AJ, you want to do the? Oh no, did I lose my mic again?
No.
Okay.
It was me thinking.
Paolo said it was quiet.
I was able to hear you.
All right, you want to pull up the wheel and we will do the book first? No worries, Paolo. No worries. Again, the name of the book is If You Tell. And the little thing is, after more than a decade, when sisters Nikki, Sammy, and Tori hear the word mom, it claws like an eagle's talons, triggering memories that have been their secret since childhood until now. And then it goes into their survivor story. So, all right, AJ, give that. Oh, hold on. Before we spin it, hold on. Hold on. Before we spin the wheel, is there anybody out there who has not commented or said anything? Just, you don't have to say anything. Just throw your name in the chat so we have you up there so you can get a chance to win either the book or coffee. While we're waiting, I'll give everybody a minute to do that because we have time. let's highlight our sponsor for our live stream, Mainly Coffee. Roger is here tonight. Roger and Sarah have Mainly Coffee up there in beautiful Maine. If you go to mainlycoffee.com, you can put in our code, which is bite-sized cruises, all one word, and you get 10% off your entire order. Or you could just scan that little QR code with your phone there. Go buy yourself some coffee. It is amazing. AJ and I were just talking about it today before we got on the live stream, and AJ and I are going to produce a Mainly Coffee commercial. So we are going to do a Mainly Coffee commercial with our fancy camera gear. I made this fun little cinema rig. So we have this fun little cinema thing that we're going to do. So we're going to shoot.
Get drone footage of a coffee cup, John.
Yeah, we're going to do this. It's going to be fun. So we're going to make a little Mainly Coffee commercial. And we're going to do that. And we'll have that ready as soon as it's done. So we got Eric here. Eric, hey, John and AJ, my first live with you guys. Montreal, hello. How are you?
Hello.
Thanks, Eric, for coming. We will learn French for next week. And
French and sign language.
Yeah. We're going to try, Roger. I don't know how cool. Wait till you see it to figure out if it's cool or not. We'll see how cool it is. All right. It might be the worst thing you've ever seen in your life. So we shall see. All right, here we go. We're going to do the book first. If You Tell, Story of Murder. Murder. Nothing says happy cruise chat like a good murder. Oh, it was so close to Sana. So close.
All right.
All right, you can reset there. Eric just said, don't bring that camera on MSC. Eric, I joked about it in the beginning. I said, that's what we're going to do. I'm going to bring it on my MSC Seashore. I'm going to tell everybody my name is Ben and David, and I'm here to film in the yacht club. Let me in the yacht club. I'm ready to film. So close, Sana. That was so close. Charlie, you did. You won the book. Yeah.
Congratulations.
Good job, Charlie. All right, let's do some coffee. Once again, this is from Mainly Coffee. And again, if Roger wins, I send Roger coffee.
I didn't put Roger on this time.
Oh, Tony Mac. All right, there you go, guys. Remember, if you did win, if I have your address, we're good to go. If I don't have your address, please send it to me. I'm going to try to send everything out this week. I got a couple weeks.
Do you need me to bring mailers?
What?
You need me to bring mailers in? Okay.
Yeah, whenever I can get into the office. Hopefully I can get in by Friday. I'm going to try to come in tomorrow. We'll see what happens. I might have to go to New Jersey to get home.
Just go to New Jersey, get on the train, take the train in. That'll be fine.
Crazy.
Or drive to... Oh, no, that wouldn't help you.
What?
I'd say drive to my house.
I still have to drive home on 95. That's the problem. All right, everyone. Thank you so much for coming out tonight. We really appreciate everybody coming. Really appreciate everybody who comes to all of these live streams. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already. I always forget to ask. The rest of the vlogs will be out in the next few days. On Friday, we have the winner of the loyalty program video. I did that this week, and then the rest of the vlogs will come out. Tony Mac, please book the Seashore. Come join me on the cruise. I'll be on there. There's a few rooms left if anybody wants to go on the Seashore in a few weeks. I'm doing 3 specialty dining on the Seashore, so I have to book those. I'm going to try to do teppanyaki the first night. We'll see what happens. But yeah, I can't wait to go on Seashore. It looks exactly the same as Seascape. So I'm very, very excited. Thank you all very much again. AJ, I will see you tomorrow probably. And then everyone else, we will see you shortly. Have a great week, everyone.
Have a great weekend,
Bye.
Bye.